Hey everybody, welcome to another epic ARMA. Today we have Pearl Harbor. Gee, I wonder what this can be. So in case you're wondering why I'm not a regular soldier back in World War II, I haven't had the opportunity to install the World War II mod yet on Operation Arrowhead. I have it on, I think, regular ARMA and regular armed assault. Or regular ARMA 2. So, as you can see, we're here in the bayou. The fleet here is stationed here. It's a nice weather. Nothing could go wrong, right? 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 So, I have actually used some mods for boats. All of these boats are from modded packs. There are only 2 ships, though, that are World War II ships. The rest of them are not. But to have a fleet that only consists of 2 types of ships was a little boring to me. They are actually operational, they can move, they can fire. And I started this map out actually as a scenario where I had them all at water, at open sea. And oh, what is happening? Why do they fire a rocket? Somebody! Do we have contact? What is going on? There were no drills stationed or planned for today. Wait, what is that? Oh my god! Could it be? It's an invasion! Oh my god, I cannot see who they are though. They're too far away. Are they the Germans? I heard they're kicking Europe's ass about right now. Oh god. Our ships are kicking their ass though. You can see though with the modern ships that they have real strong attacks. Oh. I see red dots! They're the Japanese! The Japs are attacking! So one thing that I was hoping that it would do is, for the planes that have torpedoes, they do not. They are actually able to destroy the ships, and that is mainly by... Oh, that was a hit. God damn. And that's mainly by just shooting them with machine gun fire, and eventually, oh, that one is just hit, and that will sink. So I first had this scenario set up where we would be in open sea, and then the planes would attack. But I thought, since people kind of like narrative things, to kind of, you know, play on the whole War of the Pacific thing, and start out with Pearl Harbor, like this. And then later on, we can have another battle at, like, Coral Sea or something, where we have a battle in open water. Maybe I could be one of the World War II American planes, and we can have, you know, an air and sea battle, where I'm also in the air. Next video that I'm going to make, though, by the way, is going to be this same scenario, exact same scenario, but then when I'm in a Japanese plane, so that you can kind of see it from this scenario. I will also switch for a short time in this video, so don't go anywhere, to a little boat at the fleet, so you can kind of see how it is there. I think about 150 planes are attacking. I actually don't know the exact number of planes that attacked Pearl Harbor back in the day. But the main thing that I wanted to, but I couldn't, there is actually a World War II Pacific mod for ARMA 2, Operation Arrowhead. But for some reason, oh god. For some reason, when I install it, it doesn't work. It's called Hell in the Pacific, and it looks amazing from the screenshots and the trailers, but every time I install it, it doesn't register any of the troops. Oh, that's a hit. Now, of course, this whole World War II Pacific scenario can create so many cool new scenarios where you could, for example, have like a small fleet of ships, and you kind of need to, they need to move from point A to point B, and you need to support them via, I don't know, another small, you know, assault boat, or from the air, you know, that it feels like battle stations Midway or battle stations Pacific. He's going down. Of course, another scenario that we could do is ships versus ships. Ships versus ships with planes and everything. A lot of scenarios. I do have to say, since that World War II mod doesn't work, I have to put them against other Russian ships that are more modern. But let's call this like Pearl Harbor and Hell in the Pacific with a twist, right? It's not really how things happened back in the day, but you know, take it with a grain of salt. I really wish that they had torpedoes or something. That would make it a little bit more cooler. But I am just glad that actually the planes are able to destroy the ships. If they were not able to destroy the ships, that would be fucked up. That is one of the ships, by the way, the Liberty ship that is in the World War II ship back. I think most of the damage is done, so don't go anywhere yet. We're going to switch now to a small ship and relive this scenario from the core. Welcome, welcome! This is how it looks if you're right between. The stupid thing is, though, that these ships are so big that they create enormous amounts of lag. I tested out the map already where I would be a Japanese fighter, and I was able to actually put a whole lot more fighters in that map because I was actually not, you know, near the ships. Having all these ships really breaks down the game, and it's kind of a shame. You can see, though, that they are pretty epic with their scale. They look really good. Even these World War II boats that in the beginning looked kind of small, you can see here have a good size on them. Maybe a little small, though. You can see that the ladder can we go back? Also, if you know any, you know, cool scenarios, of course, you know, that make you that pop up now that you know that there's also like you know, sort of like World War II Pacific. Oh, that's the beginning. Pacific scenario. Let me know. All your suggestions are welcome. It sometimes gives me new ideas. Keep those ideas coming. Of course, we could. It would be a little cruel, but we could look at a you know, World War II atomic bombing of some of the Japanese cities. That'd be something. I mean, I kind of realized that I stopped putting the amount of units in the titles of my videos because I realized that Epic ARMA doesn't only mean a lot of units. It usually does, though. 9 out of 10 times it does. But also some cool and unique scenarios that make it kind of epic. I mean, here you have a lot of planes, but you don't have a lot of ships. Look at that, though. I mean, it looks amazing. And so the boats are actually now not moving, but I could make them move as well. And that is really cool if you have a scenario where you need to protect a convoy. Oh, shit. Look at that. Lag galore. Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, that ship just blew up. It's really cool. Oh my god. Look at all those planes, those rockets. Total chaos. Oh god. Oh no, this ship is sinking! No! Oh god, that's gonna blow! Yup. That was a kamikaze pilot. Very Japanese AI indeed. Alright, so most of them are already gone. I will probably not, the next few videos, I will continue with this scenario. The next video will be the one where I'm in the Japanese plane. But don't expect that all the videos that'll come up next are about the scenario. I want to kind of like, you know, keep it fresh, mix it up a little bit. So, though I will continue with this whole theme and this scenario in future videos, I will mix it up with other scenarios, of course. Maybe if I have a scenario or a theme that only consists of like 2 or 3 videos, then I will upload them one after another. But you can do so many things with this scenario that it will probably, wow, take a while before we have dried up this this theme completely. Oh, that was a hit. Oh no! This ship is sinking as well! Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your ideas and suggestions for other scenarios. I will see you guys next time.